this wine got me feeling hot.
Let me get a moment to get myself together. Cocoa butter on my skin, skin softer than feathers. Wear my hair and my nails long. It's not just for aesthetics, no. Yeah, you know. I can't be nobody but myself, and that's just one hell of a blessing. Really being focused on myself and trying to grow, you know. Gravitating to a better self and high frequencies and energies, oh. You know, I'm so glad I'm me. Good vibes, good energy. I'm so glad I'm me. It's free, no need for fee. I'm so glad I'm me. Who else would I be? I'm so glad I'm me. So glad I'm me. Yeah. I got good vibes, yeah. Live life, live right, yeah. I try.
right? Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. But we gonna do something like this. Okay, at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing you that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, coming with another wonderful episode of, that's right, you best believe it, you ain't heard no lies, you not confused, it's NERDSoul, but we catching up. All right, so peep this. All right, peep this. Anyway, shout out to everybody who's here early on the live stream, people that came through, Antoine Allen. Antoine Allen, look, your boy is getting senile in his old age. You know what I'm saying? So, I know the title that y'all saw, right? I know this title that y'all saw, and I know, like, y'all was like, oh snap, we talk about Fear Street. Oh yeah. Well, not exactly. See, I confused today with tomorrow, and today isn't tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about Fear Street. Today we're gonna talk about something else, because I got y'all out here, and I know y'all like, yo man, we came out here, and now there ain't gonna be no live stream. So no, there will be a live stream. We're gonna get into some stuff, but see. So, all right, check it. One thing I do want to give a shout out to is that tomorrow we're going to have, before we get started, of course, NERDSoul, anyone who's brand new, nice to see you. Good to see those beautiful sunshiny faces. I know, look, got the cut shoulders and stuff. Look, it's hot. All right, it's summertime, it's hot. Your man is about to fry and die and then lay to the side. But look, shout out to Robert Jeffrey, who will be on tomorrow. Comic book writer of Route 3, Fox Chronicles, Mind to Avenge, Changa and the Jade Obelisk. Just incredible talent. And I can't wait to have him on tomorrow. He's super dope, extremely cool. Don't sleep on him. And you would have seen him today if I knew what I was doing, but I confused what I was doing. Tomorrow we'll have Fear Street, and I'll also be kicking it with, I'll be chilling with some other people. I'll put it up on the channel. Some other people talking about Vampire Hunter D on their channel, up on IG, just so you get a little knowledge in the college. We got Black Nerd Fridays tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's going to be on their channels, which will be on YouTube. And I'm about to throw their link tree in the chat, so you can check them out tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST. At least I believe it's PST. 5 p.m. No, EST, Eastern Standard. So Eastern Standard tomorrow, 5 p.m. We'll be talking about Vampire Hunter D, the OG version, which I can't wait to get into. This is Black Nerd Fridays. The link is in the chat, so y'all can check that out. So, all right, that's all the news that I have for right now that I can think of. So, with that said, I figured that we could go ahead and get into what I changed the title to, which is a mix-up. What you watching? Right now, I got Motherland, Fort Salem, and Evil up on deck. So while I'm regaling these tales of these storylines, we will do a proper season finale review for Evil and Motherland, Fort Salem, but I'm gonna go in and get into them normally now. Apologies for completely missing this. I'll change the thumbnail and all that stuff later. It's already made. Look, sometimes things happen. But first of all, Antoine Allen, and to anyone who's lurking up in the chat, what are y'all watching right now? And Jenna James, I saw you just come in saying watching Motherland, but not the other. All right, cool. So you know what? Let's get into Motherland, Fort Salem first, because Jenna James can help me out on this one. This is a show, we covered it at the season finale of last year, myself, Robert Jeffrey, and Marquita Lestar of Blurred, oh man. Forgive me, I'm forgetting her magazine right now. But I didn't expect to like it because the billboards that I was seeing around LA were kind of, they just seemed kind of corny. But I watched the first episode and I was immediately hooked. I like the alt history kind of thing. I love the lore. I love the supernatural mixed in with kind of like the military. And also the conspiracies behind it from the governmental side to the sort of militaristic side. You got the Camarilla, you got the Spree. So you have like these different, different peoples and groups that are jockeying for power for their own reasons. And I like that. You have a lot in the pot, and it was well put together through the kind of like the recruits that weren't corny. They do get on my nerves sometimes, but they ain't corny. So I guess first thing I want to cover in Motherland, Fort Salem, I guess before we go anywhere, is General Alder. Is it Adler? Alder. We knew she was dirty last year. We knew she was a little on the shady side, no pun intended, for Fear Street tomorrow. But we knew she was on the shady side last year. But now, not only is she like controlling the president, and in front of, like, yo, she is bold, son. Not only controlling the president on the sneak tip like in season 1, but now she's doing that joint in front of the vice president. Like, shorty is wilding right now. So, all right, so peep this. All right, so not only is she controlling the president, but old girl, the real actress's name is Demetria. I can't think of her name. Sister that was the kind of training officer for Abigail and why am I forgetting their names when we're talking about it? For Abigail and the other two last year. You know, she come back, she like, oh, you doing side missions. You doing side missions with Bellwether. And she like, I know you ain't talking about protocol. I know you ain't talking about protocol. See, it starts from the top, General, all right? It starts from the top, all right? If you out of order, then your troops gonna be out of order. You can't ask somebody to be in order when you ain't in order. All right? You gonna tell them to follow rules when you ain't following no rules. You doing the most, like, son, right now, you doing the most, like, you doing the most unethical, most underhanded, most treasonistic stuff. And got the nerve to be talking about me doing my side mission with Miss Bellwether. Or, you know, Captain, Colonel, Lieutenant, whatever she is, all right? She's a big lady, all right? She's at the top, all right? So, how you gonna have the sense to open your mouth about what I'm doing? What you need to do is sweep around your own front door, all right? Before you try to sweep around mine. That's all I'm saying. Sweep around your own front door. So you got that. She dirty. All right. Now, Demetria, the actress, that's her real name. Demetria, she know. And Bellwether, she know. So they both know. All right. So they both know she dirty, right? So then you got Rael Silla. Rael and Silla, we'll get to them in a second. What is it? What's homegirl's name? We're gonna pull them up right now. Cause she all right. Tally. Bless her heart. Young girl, she just trying to live her life. You know what? Tally ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? She just minding a business, living it up, trying to be all she can be. All right. Sacrifices herself, becomes one of them old ladies, all right, one of the biddies. Old biddies in a BK lounge. All they do is beg and they scrounge, all right? So she become a biddy. and she gets tied to your girl Alder, right? So then she like, I'm having all these visions. Ooh, guess who else lying? Alder again. Wrong again. General Alder is a habitual line stepper when it comes to lying and telling history correctly. Now, here's the deal. When Tally approaches Abigail's mom's and is like, oh yeah, I wanna learn about what is it? I wanna learn about what is it? Whatever mission they were on where she killed an old girl, or where it seemed like she killed an old girl. Cause she's like, yo, you killed these people, you stole my singing or whatever, and used it for the wrong stuff, whatever. So she like, oh, I just want to know about how the story was. So she like, yo, look, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn somebody. Look, Petra, I bet money know what went down, or at least know a little bit of what went down. But she like, look, I'm gonna be cool right now because she the general and I ain't got the power behind it. But remember, she said she was going to The Hague last season. So it's like, look, I ain't got the power behind me, but you know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to do some more research. So it was good to see Tally roll up in there and be like, look, no more lies. Who is Nikti Brasini or whatever the girl name is? Look, who is she? All right, and who is she to you? All right. Now, shout out to Jenna James said, same, I really love the cast. I could see Feige Disney staying in-house and using some of these cast members in the future MCU projects. It really wouldn't shock me. Also said, when the heck is Rael and Scylla going to meet again? And Rael finding out Scylla is Timmy with Anacostia. Yes, Anacostia. Thank you. We here. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about Rael and Scylla. Part of me is like, you know what, Rael needs to leave and her and Scylla can just going off into the sunset. And then another part of me is like, I want them to have to battle each other one-on-one. Like, I don't, because when you have those star-crossed lovers kind of thing, either I want them to battle it out or I want them to run off into the sunset. I don't want this gray area where it's like, I'm looking at her picture every day. I'm staring at her photo. Oh, please. All right. You got undercover missions to do. All right. There's people taking voices and cutting out your throat and putting it in like sound boxes and being like fake witch technology stopper people. And you got more important things to do. All right. I'm just saying, I feel like, I know y'all gonna be like, oh man, you foul, NERDSoul. They in love, man. You gotta let them love. You got more important things. People are trying to make sure that you don't exist right now, all right? You saw what happened to Abigail, and this is the second time the Camarilla done came after Abigail. Done came after the Bellwethers in general. Now, yo, peep this. What if Alder is working with the Camarilla? I'm just saying, think about this. Petra is the biggest thorn in Alder's side, right? And these mugs keep coming after Petra and her family line. Now, here's the thing. They like, oh, well, Abigail is, she got to have a kid, which is true. You got to have kids to, to make your life go longer. I mean, for your family to grow. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a family without you be having kids. But I'm going to just say this. Petra's not an ugly woman, and she's not old. I'm just saying, Abigail ain't the only one who can, be available. I'm going to just leave that alone. I'm going to just let it be said, all right, because it's true. All right, if we're gonna be hardcore logical, talking about you just need to pick somebody from these cards, then we can be hardcore logical about your physiology. And the bottom line is, look, all right, there's some people that want it. I'm just saying, all right? And so stop acting like like something wrong with your body. Shouts to Perk Minded, yo. Andre Adkins says, I'm glad Motherland Fort Salem got picked up for a second season. I thought it was going to get canceled. I was worried too. And I was like, man, then when it got picked up for a second season, I was like, man, I hope they don't screw it up. But Yo, man, I've been happy with what we've gotten so far, for real. For the trim and all that, I've been happy with what we gotten. I would like to see some more involvement from the Hague, but I feel like they got their own issues going on too. So, you know what I mean? Hey, you know, I want to expand the world a little bit more since we're in season 2. But I also know when you expand in the world, you got to bring in more actors and you got to do more locations. I get it. So, you know, it's understandable. But yeah, Petra, you know, I'm just saying, I saw Antoine, Antoine came through. I'm just like, yo, look, you see it. I'm just saying, hey, you see it. So we're going to let that slide. We're going to let that go. I guess the last big thing I want to touch on Motherland Fort Salem before we move on is Motherland Fort Salem is a show that I think has the ability to go a very long way because of how deep the lore is and how much you can do with time. Like we could take a couple of seasons off and go and deal with like what happened with younger Alder or what even happened earlier at like the beginning when they, you know, fought the wars and everything. So there's a lot you can do with this show, and I've enjoyed the fact that we have multiple parties. It's not just one, you know, it's not just one good guy and one bad guy. Like the good guys a little bit shady, the bad guys sorta kinda ain't crazy, but they're crazy. And then, you know, so you got the spree in the middle of it, and you got they whole issue going on with their different cells, they breaking up, they getting back together, all that. So there's a lot of moving parts that makes sense in this kind of real world, like the real world that's theirs, you know, of the show. Because my big thing is always, I don't care what rules you set, but just follow those rules. And I think they've been following those rules very well. And I think that this is a show that is well acted. They buy into the characters they are, the world that they're in. And I want to see more, man. I want to see more from like the Necro Wall, more from the Hague, more from the governmental side as well. And it's been good in this most recent episode, getting into I guess you could say the public perception of the witches. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're the military and all that good stuff, but how they feel about like, hey, not our daughters. Like, look, I want everybody to fight this war except my kid. You know what I'm saying? So I did like to see that reflected. And I really dig the Anacostia and Scylla team up. I like that. I like it a lot. I dig the fact that we are crossing streams, blurring lines between who can and cannot be a foe, an ally, a teammate, you know, whenever it comes through. I think the Camarilla coming after Abigail shows that there's something more about the Bellwethers that either Alder isn't letting Petra know or that Petra isn't letting Abigail know, something like that. Also, when it comes to Abigail, she gets on my nerves, and I feel sorry for her sometimes too, because oh, what up, Tracy Lee? Nice to see you up in here. I guess I feel like sometimes she get on my nerves because she's doing the whole kind of like, you know, military princess thing, and it's like, I never do anything right. I fail at everything. It's like, girl, you just made like a triplicate tornado thingy. All right, stop it. You got mad skills, all right? But at the same time, I understand she puts a lot of pressure on herself. But if possible, I'd like to see more mother-daughter time with Petra and Abigail. I think that's important. I'd like to see more of the lady that does the bloodlines thing, the lady that was like telling everybody they need to match up and get y'all love on. I'd like to see more of her. But just, you know, broadening the lore some more, because I definitely dig the show. I'm definitely around for it. And on the sneak, Freeform getting them, man. Freeform getting them on the sneak, man. Like, Motherland Fort Salem is not a whack show. Like, do not sleep. Shouts to the chat. Jenna James says it's also possible that the witch tied up is the old vice president's daughter. He took her away, and this could be where. Okay. All right, no doubt. All right, cool. Oh, speaking of being taken away, the scene where Abigail gets they surround her and everything. I know it's freeform, and I know when it comes to fight scenes we can't get, but that would have been a great opportunity to really pull the camera back and show the full fight scene, because we get Tally and the new, I don't know, training officer or whatever came to help her, and that would have been a good time to pull the camera back and show them wreck shop and get busy and beat people up. But at the same time, if the actresses can't really fight, I understand you got to cut stuff real quick so that you don't see who's really fighting. So I get it, but I was like, oh snap, we about to have a showdown, and then it was kind of over and done super quick. Unlike season 1, where you had Petra and Abigail back to back, which is a scene I don't think we've ever seen a mother-daughter fight scene back to back, or black mother and daughter back to back fighting against whatever external threat. You know what I'm saying? But that was done well. I really liked that episode. I might have to go back and watch that again. That was a dope episode where they came. Well, it was kind of messed up because they killed her sister, but of course it was also dope because they kind of they squad up. You know what I'm saying? So Motherland for Salem, I'm digging it. It's dope. We're gonna let that slide. So Jenna James says, I think I know what this is about. Rael will win and try to talk to her mother, except her mother isn't dead, so it won't work. I mean, yeah. Do we care about Rael's mother? Do we? I mean, do we care about her? Are we for me, I'm not even thinking about her mom like that. But I mean, maybe it could be like a very huge story point later on. It just, for me, I'm not even really thinking about it like that. But I could be bugging. So let's move on to Evil. Evil's the next show that we got going on. You know what I'm saying? You know your brother's watching. We'll do a formal, of course, super formal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the season. But right now, just to catch up, Evil is a show that I am really digging. Your girl, what is it, sister? Was it sister like what is the girl's name? Oh man, sister what? What is that girl's name? Can't even think of her name now. Sister something. Like what? Let me grab this girl's name real quick. Like, cause they be killing me on trying to remember the people's names, but her interactions with Leland, especially in this most recent episode, have been crazy good. Like, we got, what is it, Sister Andrea. Yes, Sister Andrea, and the actress's name is Andrea Martin, so it's actually easy to it's Sister You. All right, that's who You is. In the most recent episode, Leland, he getting his fake exorcism, and Sister Andrea is able to see some. All right, first of all, this show is like beautifully ambiguous about whether you're experiencing something supernatural or whether you're experiencing something psychological. And it kind of rides that line extremely well. And the way Sister Andrea remarks to Leland about being a demon, and also whatchamacallit's mom, what is her name? Kristen's mama. Let's see, what's her name? Cheryl. The way she says, I've also dealt with demons, Those are 2 times he was called a demon in the same episode. And unfortunately, shouts to Leland, he's killing it this season in general. But the way they've remarked to him about being a demon leads me to believe that this show is leaning towards, sort of leaning towards some type of proof, I guess you could say, of supernatural. Because a lot of times in this show, we've been pushed into this ambiguous space of like, we're not sure what this person is really seeing or experiencing. Even in this most recent episode when Sister Andrea gives David the holy water, he's throwing it on Leland. Leland's burning, and he's like, "Oh snap, what's going on?" Blah blah blah, and like, even David's like, "Oh snap, man, I'm killing it, right?" So she's like, "Look, it's not me, it's you. The power is within you." And we find out that, of course, she put ammonia in there to make sure it would burn Leland when it hit his skin. But I think what she's doing is not. I think she's doing it not in a way to diminish his power or to kind of take from, but to kind of push him on those training wheels like, dude, you have the power within you to actually cast out demons, but you need someone to kind of show you that you can do it. Like, just like me knowing you can do it and you knowing you can do it are 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that she's trying to find a way to kind of jumpstart his reinvigoration about God. Because of course, David had that, that encounter with God, and then it seemed like it just disappeared. He's like, God hasn't spoken to me. He's not speaking to me. I'm not hearing nothing. So she's like, you're not breathing. You're not focusing properly. And even he's like, yo, why are you in here scrubbing, the floor all day? You're cleaning all day. And she's like, no, I'm praying all day. So I like how they handle this. I like how they handle this show, how they handle each other. And then on to Kristen. Kristen, like, I got love for Kristen, but Kristen needs to like take a week off or something, because her kids are in real danger. All right, her kids are in real danger, in real trouble, and I don't think she realizes the trouble that they're really in. I just feel like she needs to take a step back and kind of spend some time with her kids. Like, talk. I mean, we still got Lexi or Lexus. The girl, bruh, she got the killer teeth. Like, we just gonna forget that she bit somebody's finger off? Like, look, she snapped that joint like a popsicle stick, bruh. Like, look, man, hey, all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is she need to tend to her kids. Just a little bit. I know you out here trying to be a therapist and all this, and psychologist of the year and that, but you got to watch your kids. And then Ben, I think Ben is shook right now. I think Ben's shook in a real bad way, where I think Ben is I think a little bit, Ben is going to be a believer in a little bit. Like, he came up like, oh, you ain't got to worry about me. All I did was get locked in the basement. Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, you was down there writing your willing testament, and you was praying. All right? So don't be coming up here like, oh, I won't nothing. It was just the basement. Nah, there won't no basement. You was in there. I saw it. There ain't no basement. I've been in a basement before, all right? A basement, I don't know, it's just under the house. It's regular. There's a washer and dryer down there. That is not a basement you was in. That was like the crypt of lost souls or something that you was in, all right? You was not in no basement. Like, I don't know, man. He need to get right with God. And now the funny thing is, he was he was getting his prey on for a second when what's the girl? I can't think of the demon's name. I'm gonna just call her Bernadette. I don't know why Bernadette worked for me right now. Oh man. What's the real character's name? What is it? Abby. Abby is the real character's name. George is the other demon. George is the demon that be messing with Kristen. But Abby, I don't know why Bernadette just seemed better. But see, Bernadette is like the demon that's like, nah, that's a different demon. She gonna give you a little. She gonna slap fire out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? She ain't playing. All right, Bernadette, you don't want that demon, because Bernadette, she mad, she angry, she's evil because she a demon, but she ain't gonna let nothing go. Like Bernadette is the demon that is like she ain't gonna let you forget that you did something back in like 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? But but Evil right now is one of those shows that I want to see a lot more from. I want them to get back to the core story of what's going on with RSM facility and the kids, the embryos and all that, but I am enjoying the ride. I think they got 13 episodes again this season, and I think they're at like episode 5 or something like that. So they got time, but I do want to get back to the actual core story of like, yo, we got to get to this larger conspiracy of like all these tainted kids that are, you know, all these kids got problems and stuff. We got to get rid of these embryos. We got to like blow this building up or something. We got to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy kids walking around. Every kid we mess with done come from this facility, man. Like, yo, we got to do something. All right, we got to bring this place down. So with that said, am I enjoying it? Yes. Am I digging it? Of course. Do I want to see more? Yes. I do want to get back to the core story of the larger, greater conspiracy. But Leland getting a little taste of that hot fire this last episode was pretty cool. And I'm really digging Sister Andrea. She's dope. Like, she is definitely dope. So with that said, we got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna throw it on, see, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it to my people. What y'all watching once again? Let me know what y'all watching, what y'all checking out, what y'all peeping. You know, what is on your minds? And while y'all tell me what's on your minds, I'm gonna check out Twitter. Maybe Twitter got something crazy, something brand new, a brand new trending topic that I don't even know about yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. No, that's okay. I ain't nothing crazy going on in the world today. Well, I mean, it's crazy stuff going on, but it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't super duper crazy. All right, well, all right, okay. Then, in this case, since it don't seem like there's nothing crazy, there's only one more thing I wanted to get into, which was some news that was reported from, I want to say it was Deadline, but I might be wrong. Did Deadline report it? Let me see who reported it. I can't remember if it was Deadline or not. But either way, Deadline, Variety, Hollywood Reporter, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody reported that Anansi Boys is going to be coming to Amazon, which will be dope, because I got it. And even doper is that it will not be tied to them old boys and stars. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how they did Orlando Jones, and we don't like that around here. You know what I'm saying? So since we got that news, I'm going to make sure, of course, the one and only Solar Gray is going to come through, because you know your boy Solar has it on lock when it comes to Neil Gaiman. I'm going to actually contact him later today to see what we can get done maybe this weekend so we can talk about Anansi Boys and all that good stuff. Because since it's not tied to that, we can hopefully get Orlando Jones to come back in some capacity and go forward with a crew that isn't going to be racist or try to tell Black people that are also writing Black stories for the Black characters in the show that has a good amount of Black characters in it, what Black people need, and what Black people need to see. Let's see. Jenna James says the government, after any and everybody talking against the vaccine, they're canceling those accounts. With Neil Gaiman. Okay. This. Oh man, Tracy Lee said I'm watching Kanan Power Book 2. Girl, loose yourself and let that go. Loose yourself from the bondage. Oh man, that Power Book 3, Power Book. Man, look, y'all better let this Power universe go. I know, like the first 3 seasons of Power was cool, man. I enjoyed them too. I had a good time watching them. Gotta let it go, man. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's great. I'm just like, when they was like, yo, we're gonna create a Power universe, I was like, yo, I don't know if everybody want to watch a whole Power universe like that. I don't want to see Tariq no more. I wanted to whoop his butt when he was on the show. I don't want to whoop him no more. I don't even want to see it. Also, I'm not sure if I want to watch a whole Tommy show or a whole Kanan show. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the people that's on it. They're getting jobs. I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. But Tracy said, I can't let it go. I gotta see what happens. Oh man. So with that said, guys, that's some good news. Anansi Boys coming through. Can't wait to see how it flows out. Power trying to hang on like The Walking Dead. Man, The Walking Dead, all right, look. I tried to let it go. All right, we're gonna talk about Walking Dead for 2 seconds. Walking Dead was all right. But it got to a point where it was literally a joke how many black people they allowed on the show. And whenever someone new black came, you know someone else black had to die. That became a joke. Then they killed, was it Tariq? All right, so, okay, this is why I left the show. All right, so Tariq, there's this little white baby. Don't get me started on the little white baby. But anyway, this little white baby, right? And Tariq, everybody else get to do cool stuff, but he gotta be the maid. He gotta be the one that take care of the baby. Just go with me, all right? Already got a black man that got mad skills, could easily be the lead or the top captain general or whatever, but nah. He got to take care of baby. Cool, whatever, fine. All right, let's go with this. I know my antennas be hot, but they got to be hot, all right? So, all right, cool. He got to watch the baby. So he's the babysitter, right? Now, baby get kidnapped or something, and they're in some kind of log cabin, right? And there's like mad zombies outside. I remember the dude pushes Tariq outside where all the zombies is at. And dude ain't got no weapons, right? But dude is able to subdue, kill, take out all the zombies, right? Every single one. No scratch, no bites, no blood, no nothing. He comes back in, kills the dude, saves the baby. Everybody's happy, right? Cool. I'm happy, you happy. The baby here, he here, everything's cool. Let's flash forward to him looking lovingly at a photo or some dumb stuff while they're clearing a house, and Ichi zombie comes after him from behind and somehow kills him. The one baby zombie, well, it's not a baby zombie, it's like a regular adult zombie, but still, one zombie by itself, just kicking it alone. This is the same man, all right, that you just showed take on like, I don't know, 15, 20 zombies. But now all of a sudden, one zombie in a bedroom took him out. And it won't like the zombie had to jump on him. It won't like the zombie was like, it won't like he sat down on the bed without checking under the bed and the zombie was under the bed and like bit his baby toe or something. No. The zombie just walked up behind him in the most quietest of rooms, B. Like, oh, son. When they killed Tariq, I was like, I was mad about that, but I kind of rolled with it. I was like, I'm mad, fine. Then there was another brother that was on the show. I think he was the one that was interested in Michael Burnham. Michael Burnham from Star Trek Discovery. She on Discovery now. She ain't on that. But anyway, I think he was interested in her. And they were in this scene where they were in like water and stuff. There was zombies in the water or whatever. Bruh, how he the only one that got bit and like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice. Man, shut up. Why would you sacrifice nothing? Man, because y'all was mad at the power of a black couple on your Walking Dead show? Bruh, look, that's why I don't watch Walking Dead. So, in a nutshell, before I get out of here, I'll just say this. I think the housing crash and the pandemic has shown what people wouldn't be able to handle if the world came into an apocalypse. But how on TV it's like black people can't make it right. Black people just can't get right. They can't solve the equation. Meanwhile, white people running around, you got good white people, bad white people, they building societies and stuff. They got little, stop it, man. I'm just saying, y'all can't handle having to wear a mask. All right? You're going crazy in Trader Joe's. I know you can't take a zombie apocalypse. I know you can't. You can't take it. So stop making these shows like it's just one brother out there by himself. And it's like 565,000 white people just living it up, all right? Because it's not true. Man, y'all can't handle getting free panties in Victoria's Secret, all right? I know y'all can't handle the zombie apocalypse, all right? Stop telling them lies, all right? I'm not saying y'all can't be in the apocalypse. I'm just saying y'all making it seem like just, you know what I'm saying, balance it out. Because in real life, y'all suspect, all right? Y'all suspect. But then y'all writing these shows like y'all ill, and y'all ain't that dope. Just saying. Maybe y'all doper than we think, but y'all ain't showing it. I'm just saying. Your survival skills is empty right now. So with that said, much love to all y'all. Thank you for this impromptu psych out show that should have been tomorrow, but now it's today. But we'll change all the stuff and the thumbnail and stuff, and the title's already different, so y'all know. All right, it's a mix-up, but we talked about some shows. We got into some Motherland, some Evil, and some Walking Dead. So love all y'all. Jenna James, Antoine Allen, Tracy Lee, everybody out there. Who else was up in here? We had Perk Minded, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Perk Minded. I know tomorrow I mixed it up, but tomorrow I got you. We here. So Andre Atkins, much love to all y'all. Thank y'all for rolling through. We're gonna leave y'all with who we gonna leave y'all with? We're gonna leave y'all with PL Parker Lewis. We're gonna leave y'all with Shayla Soul and some Architron, man. We got some dope music. You know what I'm saying? Dope shows, dope music. Just glad y'all came by. Happy to see y'all sunshiny faces. Of course, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We got Fear Street, really Fear Street tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. And I'll be chilling with the Brothers on Black Nerd Fridays, talking about Vampire Hunter D. And then this weekend, probably get into some of Nancy Boy's news with your boy, Solar Gray. So, man, I'm glad y'all came through. I apologize for the mix-up, but we had some fun anyway. You know what I'm saying? We had a little bit of fun. Not too much fun, but not too little, not much fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not the fun you thought you was going to get, but you got different fun. So you you was like, yo, I thought I was going to get chicken wings. And then you got like chicken breast, but it was still chicken, but it was just like, but you still get the good flavor. You know what I'm saying? You get the good flavor. You know what I'm saying? We're going to season it both the same breading. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the same high heat oil. You know what I'm saying? Or air fryer if you want to get your air fryer on, whatever you want to do. Or, you can rotisserie. You know, but look, we here. So NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Even if it's a mistake, hit the thumbs down if you don't. But you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send the witch Sarah Fear after you. All right? And she's actually, technically, Sarah Fear isn't a witch, so Sarah Fear coming after you actually wouldn't do nothing. I had to send you somewhere else. You know what? I'm gonna send Leland after you. All right? Because Leland, he might be a demon. We're not sure, but I know the dude just evil. All right? Something wrong about him. All right? He ain't wrapped too tight. So. Podcast if you want to listen, Spotify for that music. So much dope stuff going on. We got Arcatron with Space Bridge out. We got Anwar High Sign with Fleece out. We got Parker P.L. Lewis with Help the Bear out. Tons of dope music for y'all. And Shayla Soul with the brand new track that I'm going to play for y'all in a second. Man, look, hey, there's a whole bunch of dope, talented folks all around. Like, don't sleep. I'm trying to do my best to show them to you so you can go hit a like and hit a subscribe and hit a button, man. That's all I'm saying. It's a button. Just a button. It ain't gonna hurt y'all. It ain't gonna hurt. Is it gonna hurt you to hit a button? You better not say yes. So, from us to you, thank you for watching and peace. Because Wu-Tang is always going to be, of course, no lies, for really, for the children. Yeah. Because Wu-Tang is for the children. We out. Yeah.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for our legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the Parker Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too sharp, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dollars rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all get hunger pain.
Damn, this wine got me feeling hot.
Let me get a moment to get myself together. Cocoa butter on my skin softer than feathers. Wear my hair and my nails long. It's not just for aesthetics, no. Yeah, you know. I can't be nobody but myself.